Hi guys, we are back. There is a plane flying over my house. So indekenga irepita connection iraputuka. Welcome back. Yes. The Honorable Zulu is coming back. There is a plane flying over my house. So when the plane flies over my house, I lose connection. Hi, Anik, join in. There is a plane. I don't know, they are doing some drill. So there is a plane flying over my house. So every time if the plane ingairepita, I lose connection. It interferes with the internet. Yeah, it lost connection. Yeah, then I'm already on live. So there is a plane flying around my house. So it every time in Dekenga irepta, it actually interfere na internet. All right. Okay, guys. We are back. Join in.
What a day today, honestly.
I know. Hakuna kulala. Zambia, imingalato.
Mama Pumulo, my Wi-Fi has gone haywire. I kept freezing when I started, and now I had to now buy bundles and go on to mobile data. I'm now using mobile data.
And you sound better.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I kept breaking. So what I did is I quickly sent you the video of what I wanted us to talk about. So, before you play that video, this immense information that we have just gathered from our Right Honorable Munia Zulu is very, very interesting. It is very interesting.
That's why, I say no recycled politicians. These politicians, that's right.
Can you believe it? Honestly. So this opposition member, political party, they are scared. That's why they want to kill opposition. Now, what happens to people who kill opposition? That's what I've always been talking about. If you want to kill opposition, that means when you are sent to the throne, you will be a dictator. We say no to this kind of politics. We don't want any more dictator.
Fresh blood.
Yeah.
They are in opposition by UPND. Can any normal opposition if these opposition are for the people, can they join forces with the ruling government to remove PECL? Wonders.
Can you imagine?
Wonders shall never end.
Oh my God. Your friend who comes to bring you a piece of bread in prison can actually turn out to be your biggest enemy, Mama Pumulo. Oh my Lord. Honestly, paka tukamufwaya uyo uine opposition member tukamufwaya until we get to know who that person is.
God is eliminating them. God is eliminating them. Because they are not here to help Zambia, but help themselves.
Apparently,
even 26, they want to keep Zambia in poverty. Go ahead, my brother, comrade.
Yeah, is Munir Zulu trying to join?
Yes, bring
no.
in the honorable.
He will come back. Let me tag him.
Yeah.
Good
evening, my
ladies.
brother. How are you? How are you, my brother? Welcome to the program.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Ndora is very good. It's very cool. The weather is very okay here in Ndora.
Oh, okay, that is. Yeah. That is very nice.
Yeah, I don't know how that side is.
It's very hot. It's very hot.
That's unfortunate. That's we are enjoying good weather here. Natural French emphasize on two indications. Nimbona apa barasa basendisane nchitana bakwata information yakasaka. Olona ifwe na ifwe bene fwe barumendo abachenjera sana fwe nchenshi mukumona efintu kitana rise na menso fo turefimona. Paliko meeting wa first uraba kwete ba mausampa. Nga mwarure shofo bali nendere shibafuere yareranga pofimo. Yareranga ko opposition iyo ine turera ndapo apa. Nomba ba under 5 bena baku twali shiberi ashofo lyambireri. Ba under 5 bena bakumpwira ba under 5 politician bakumpwira eri ashipa mutwe. Bebere balari puisha. Olomba bali senda fe bupuba. Kutina chirufya tayari umwa icho tari na mu government yaba mona TV fu bare chitafye na fya bupuba my illegalities. Mamona. Olona fileta no musebanya uwakwe bati tapai no refu wano kulanda. Wale chitanga bati basa mukulanda pana ma conference yabo. Tare showing na maturity. Can you come out and say no this and that on that issue to say no there was no what you cannot say that at such a government level sure nanguli fwe ba ichefe fwe ba bafie ku mu position fe ya party apa ko bati no kuvota to vote ku presidential convention stage to vote no kuvota to run the statement ya fidia mamona abene abali ambireri ashiri bali shifu bareri senda because bali chama politics baraba batata bantu nomba banda 5 basa disenda mamona basa disenda nomba bareri kurunkuntanya feri ashimu matipa ali abaretera no musebanya chako batina bafiro no kulanda po chiri chonse mamona chanko bisana kutekwa ku bantu abaso abakwe batako tensoni tabeshi benofu bare chita tabaisho na politics ama politics naye narafuaika ko walishinkwako walifundwa ama politics uri karagatimba ama politics olwo chintu chimbyo cyo nachirafu andande ko sana pali chine chiri ashicho batemo sana chiri ashichi bisane icha tribalism chiri ashicha basana very bad chiri ashichi ine nalitamba po naliberenga kona mabuku ya ku Rwanda mamona ka concerning ili ashiri fuire tule limona sana tapali no muntu wako wati ale chitasana na support file fya mamona fintu fya ko bati epo file fikira pa fwe ba ref mona na fwe ba standardira ko nchende shimo umuri ifine file chitike fya tribalism tafya mano kwa mandemieba fya ile ashifya kwa tifine tuturela ndarero wa mama pumuru apona imupanshi ngachako bati ifintu firenda fine twabuke nturubundi yako bati yareterera ne cyaro cyonse so ture ntweshe ukutira wonsore chita advocate if mariashi ture mu kitako ndemu ubisana mwamona bakatolika bari bikwate abengi bafuma kuri region iyo n'abambi abo bantu ba 70 bene balisha kuri region bafuma kwaliberera no kubera twalishibereza because oko change kiri ingirire mwamona ngafira fine ba mapumu ba president ba Chiranda techi twambye okula sonte minwa tiyo pantu bali mu PRF techi tuchitecho because oko yaingirire chechi kurira region as areas way back fo balesambira ko history mu kuskuru mwamona so tule intuition amaka yonse tucheko ndemu abale chita practice yona ni tribalism mwamona tribalism lyashiri mweri aba very bad ku bantu abenda kuti balanda mu Africa teri yashiri suma sana mwamona kwa hiye I think that's what I can say for now.
Ish, Mama Pumulo, this news is hot news. It is
hot topics. Tumena masters mwebantu. Tamule tumina kwa masters. Abana mawe balefwa kwa mabando kuzambioko. Where
are the stars? Where are the stars, Mama Pumulo? How do we send these stars? We can't see the stars. We can't see the stars here.
Oh, let me wish. Anyway, twala pinning at your number kanshibare to me a drink. Mule to mina baba mama your mothers kuzambio. Koma washirako iya mabalos.
Abama ego ngana twata fye na community kuno kwine ngana tuyishibana na WhatsApp group ngana tupanga kuno yako bati bamayo tureba kwa sana pali program ule wa continuous
ya oko iliyo buntu group ya WhatsApp group mwatuma kwe ya mabundles kuli ba mama chika monika kulia kuli ba mama ni ine kunwa moke tulipira je wanse
ano sana hapo twala namba na riti ya inbox so kutimwanchita kwa wadi
Mama Pumulo mwirenga tubenga batayari twapapata mkwai.
Well, you know what? You have to work. Umuntu lewomba. This is time, mwamona. Nangu pepano pene nangu wine. I need to be paid because kasu wapanonga ndebo. But inaliba busy tiari insenda. It's affecting my business. You know?
Yeah.
Keni ba president wachita encourage ko achiture chita share akuchita share kwali basana important kulira pamo kuleka tanya abantu so ngaturelira
anyway, let's address the huge elephant in that bag. Let's address this issue honestly. So there is an opposition party that is the one bringing this confusion into PF. This story is due.
That's why Vako said it's a private matter. Mamona, when this story started, it's a PF matter.
It's a
it's a private matter, but Zambia police kulonda Mao Sampa.
Yeah. So why is Mao Sampa being gathered?
Zambia police kulonda Mao Sampa. It became a public matter.
Yeah.
Up to now, I see what we ended a mouse. We say mouse are ended.
Yeah.
Mouse are be a man. Don't start what you can't finish. You have aged me now. They have Nigeria, but don't start what you can't finish. Oh, be a man. Oh, Zambia police.
Mama Pumulo, can you please drop the WhatsApp number? People are asking. So you people, the news that we have received is, honestly, it is not good at all. If people in the opposition are already trying to kill other political parties, then this country is headed for disaster. Are these the leaders we want to put into office? That's why I have said, now, in Zambia, we need investigative journalists. We need those investigative journalists to go out there and look for this information and bring it on board so that the Zambian people know where to place their votes. Because right now we are voting for people with no integrity, no love for this country. They don't want to see unity. Exactly. Because when we want to talk, now people are being threatened. You are misusing social media. We are not misusing social media. When Mama Pumulo was here supporting you, Mama Pumulo was on social media supporting the supporting UPNG. PF did not clamp her page. They let her talk. Nakareke nekamunsha, nakachipakupaku, twaliamu oblivion nomba. Pantuni tuliemo. Vale tulipila nomba, tule ikutana tukwatana matobo. And so they don't see the sufferings of the people. Ngabalanda at no, not to be sure about chorus. Imwe, kuti muleita bena Zambia tiba chorus.
Imagine.
Uwele welo. Kwati ni mwewe mweka mukaya mkuvota. Mule kwata kwa mchinshi, eba mibikile pafipuna. People are the ones who vote for you, not monkeys. I've never seen a monkey go in a ballot box. No, have I seen a baboon. But of course, there are some clowns who go in a ballot box. So let us learn to respect each other. Mama Pumulo, can you please now play that clip that I have sent you of the service delivery, civil servants, how they are answering the Zambian people who complain about the hunger that is going on. When you complain, they tell you at Vombeni, wabereka waria, wabereka mugadeni ya kwa wiso, walimpera bawiso balimpera landi ati je mkulima amataboko, nangu tomato. Do you know what it takes to achieve it, to get a piece of land in Zambia? It is very difficult. But for a foreigner, it is not difficult at all. It is very easy. Umuntu nga isra of a company, abe pomufi, abikamo $500,000 at an investor. Those are investors so that they can just acquire land. Then that company goes into oblivion. But the real people, the real Zambians who suffered for this country are not even being given pieces of land. It is extremely difficult to get land in Zambia. It is like you're asking for gold or diamonds so that one can just build a small little structure where they can lay their heads or where they can do farming as a source of business. You are telling Zambians, oh, everyone who's got land, go and plant maize there. There is a business and sell to the FRA. The FRA will buy your maize. Where do you get that piece of land? Maybe we should all just congregate at community house. There's a lot of land there at community house. And let us now sowing the seeds of maize. We are sending a piece at Nenkala Tapidishako, Nenkala Sequila Kwapa. Huh? Stop mocking the Zambians. The Zambians are going through thick and thin at the moment. And I'm going to Zambians. In Salaka Pondo. Abana bale ungwa fe. Na mmayanda abana bale buka 22 hours. Mami na unfwe nsala. Taukwete nefi yakubapela. Sugar ili pali 70 kwacha. Umbrella fia Shoprite umbrella bale stisha pali 469 kwacha. An umbrella. I was in Shoprite the other day. What is so special about that umbrella? Ninganda limbia kwata sitting room 469 kwacha. The kwacha has been devalued to an alarming rate. 100 kwacha in this country has no meaning whatsoever. Dimbikutu washitako tomato na onion na kaechech nika salad karakene efyo baketa karaka watu inetu tu salad tulioto bare chitaso Eto balete okupatwita nomba. Batwita ti oh. Na yamukushtako kaeche chikamo. Mwamona? Now they have named you the president. Wari bipere shina. Tulatu inotuma salad tudia. Eshina batupera. Huh? Because people are finding it impossible to keep their heads above the water. Huh? If you are mwabushishe tulatuile tu salad ati tulechula bale bakola babitumile foni ati tamula ati imwe bene nga mwaisa kwa mpado eri obuchushi bukengira mu Zambia te papa. Thank you, Mama Pumulo.
Thank you. So, it is so sad. I'm just trying to wrap my head around everything that's going on. This news that opposition started it about government. More. What's sad to say, we are being run by a bunch of jokers, as the president said. The number of jokers and clowns is increasing. So Zambians, we are on our own. We really can't look to this current crop of leaders to save Zambia. We know that will be a big mistake. If we look to this current crop of political leaders to save Zambia, it will be another big mistake, because in this all midst of the turmoil, people like Bamende, no statement. Sean Tembo, no statement. Harry Kalaba, no statement. The president himself, no statement. The only person who I've seen who's active is ECL.
They have no message. They have no message, Mama Pumulo, no message of hope to give the Zambians. That's why they are quiet.
They should be the one coming talking like this. If we have no political party, they even have a more reason to come and talk to Zambians. Why are they now? I am actually challenging all opposition to come out and say something about this, what is happening.
That's your opinion, fair and deal. Kuchita air your opinion yan, because na wine na alikwata ku gift mona kwata iya kwa watu na mwene first appearance yaba wa mauzi chipena sampa ba secretariat ila de nadi mwene fintu ifingi pa video na gift fena kwata ya kuchita site fintu mwamona abantu like what is happening, because everyone knows that the upcoming elections na chibovoka sana. So they don't want to stand up and support ECO, knowing one reason, because now we're chatting about meaning Bambo support ECO no Balambo Landira ko about pescute yapa is going to get more attention than Vena. So each one of them number for the end so that if PF is deactivated, so that when there are many opposition party, maybe they even form a alliance so that they become one and make an agreement so that they can come and pull through. Because 2026 Janan dem ever Nachiboboka.
But Zambians are not going party unomuku. Zambian unomuku to alilanda vote amwebene. Independent president, independent MPs, do not trust these politicians. And let's move
and
forward.
You see, Mama Pumulo, before just 1 minute, now I'm beginning to think why all these men want to become president. All these opposition political parties led by men. It's not even for. It's not for service delivery. Politics, that's why they all want to, they are power hungry. They want to go into politics. They are power hungry. Vanamayo, rise up. We have had enough men, 7 men as presidents. No. What is there in politics, Kanshi? Ekalilo?
You know, Mama Tipa, I just want to say one thing. And I want to say one thing to the people of Zambia. Very, very important. But before I say that, to answer, I'm going to say it to answer your question. My push. Before I say that, I've posted the link of the WhatsApp group. If you want to join the Ubuntu WhatsApp group, the link is there in the comments, so you can join. But your question, Namula, that what is in there in politics? So the dynamics of the world have changed. This is what we all need to understand. Zambia, the whole world is in a digital technology revolution. All the countries are going to clean energy. Clean energy, there are 4 minerals that are required to clean energy: cobalt, nickel, lithium, and copper. 4. These are the new oil of the world. So, and in the world, the 2 countries are sitting on the richest deposits of copper and the highest number of deposits. Of these 4 minerals, 2 countries in the world is Zambia and the Congo. Mamona. That's why kurenjanjire kapita mu Zambia kai ku Congo kwa Angola ukutunte mikuba.
Yes.
These countries who are taking our minerals away, they are putting it in their reserve. Zambia, we do not even have a reserve. So Zambia's future is bright economically. In the minerals, they don't even need to be telling people at Kabia and Mukulima, because Zambia's GDP, 60% is coming from minerals. Now with this new oil, 100% of Zambia's GDP can be based on oil, on minerals, the new oil, which is these 4 minerals. And this is why it is very important that we form a government that is going to take those minerals and have good deals, fair deals, and share the wealth of Zambia equally. They have seen the potential. Zambia, we are there, guys. We are sitting on $1 trillion. The whole world is looking on Zambia and Congo. Zambia, Congo by the same Dakar. But now they are trying to come to Africa, to Zambia, to do Zambia what Congo. Efiriko. It's a scramble for Zambia, and these politicians have realized it. Go ahead, yes. First caller.
Hello?
Yes, go ahead.
It's always good to listen and to participate in your program. The only thing that I have to ask is that permanent secretary for the central province still in office? Because the levels of arrogance among the UPND officials is they are forgetting that they are there to save the people. They're not there to save themselves. So that arrogance and the insult that man ushered to that caller who was just asking to say, you guys, are you fulfilling things that you had promised the Zambian people? To be insulted in that manner, that person should take them. Zambia is for everyone. Zambia is not. You see, let's look at it. There was UNIP, there was MMD, there was PF, there's UPND. Now UPND make a from up, but it's what are people going to remember UPND for? UPND should not forget where they are coming from. You see, like whether you like it or not, PF, Zambia needs a stronger opposition party. But what UPND is trying to do, they're trying to take us back to a one-party state. Yes, people will say, PF, but no, Zambia police. I thank you, Mama Pomolo, and everyone that's talking. Because what I've noticed, like people in Zambia, they think this is normal. But no, this is not normal. It is going to affect us as a nation. Believe me, 2026, the way these guys are doing, it will be very difficult for them to come out of power. I submit and thank you.
Thank you, thank you. Good evening, comrade. The floor is yours.
Okay, mwashwa bwanji Mama Pomolo.
Bwino mwachoma muli bwanji.
Wesochabe pang'ono ma problems amene ali ku Zambia.
Imwe shuwa au mwandini kaya mwe.
Inaweza tenga poshe program ya wa Jack Mwimbu na wa speaker wa Nelly Muti.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yes.
Nifuna kuziwa interest amene bali nawo wa Jack Mwimbu mu Financial Patriotic Fund. Ni interest bwanji amene bali nawo. Kozi wa Vice President wa Mtalina Mango anapo wafunza parliament. Anafunza question ya yes or no answer. Is the UPND government involved in Mayo's sample sage? Instead of saying yes or no, wanamba justify kulangiza tu wantu wazopo something panikania Mao sample. One, that was a problem and it was a mistake. But Jack Mwimbu ngati mangela statement ya menezwa pereka bonds in vaboza ngati wa minister wangankaina boza mfuni kozi ati UPND government is a fraud. And the speaker vazaruzinisa abantu interest yosanka leader mukazi kozi nezina open at one day zankana leader mukazi president ku Zambia but want to vanoshita va speakers vazaruzinisa ma opportunities ya vantu nkala ma leaders vakazi ku Zambia because one kai vambolangiza bad example. She's a bad example to the society. Waona muntu sanafuna kunkana ma feelings na muntu winangu parliament unkana ma feelings na member of parliament ndio boss wao wonse ukanza manga chara mzachanya bwanji kat mangala speaker so mokwambiri ndio vane kumukamba che.
Thank you so much to Atotela. Yeah. So the comrade brought up the important point of Jack Mwimbu and Vanelli Muti. But I just want to say for Nelly Muti, she's on her own. Because in the same vein, we have seen Kandiwe, who is a woman who stood up. So I don't think sexuality should be used to measure somebody's performance, because this is actually just God showing us. Because in the same week, we have seen the bravery of Kandiwe, and then we have been seeing how Nelly Muti has continued to abrogate the law. So I end there. And let me play the audio, Mama. Is it okay?
Yes, please.
So I put the link if you want to join our Ubuntu group, WhatsApp group. So this is the audio circulating if you haven't heard it. And we are going to post it in the Ubuntu WhatsApp group. You can listen to it there.
Nibani abane tumira ofumawisa mgwanya
niba charo kamwe badanyo mwabuka shani
natubuka fe kuna katwishibwe nano rupo lwabo
awe natubuko mtendo mwabelo ruselwa kwale sana nchakubali first campo sheko ba PS mwabuka shani
twabuka kana mesa mwabuka shani
twabuka lesa kwa chorse na chebaba nana chawa kakabwali ko tatwalire mweba nana alikira na chawe tulyakabwali kukalya mayiro ruchelo pakoba tubonse tukashareko na makana mwishiba kulingana na inkono myepo ibereye njise nomba kulia shirieso ba PS na mfwa mwasoso kutila ti tafisa ngameno ya mukano ushe turefo kuipushako temu mwebene mwebalela ukutila tinga twaisako within 24 hours dola ilebwela uvunga tukabuleta pa 50 kwacha siwe tukabwesha nomba mwatila tafisa ngameno ya mukano.
The problem you have is mwanya after mwanya tulepi pama feo mwanya ele. And then you want us to
problem
no, I want you to understand me, because these guys, they understand strong language. Any other sovereignty?
All right, thank you so much. 07700000967. That's the number.
Okay,
Please, as you come
Mama
through, please.
Pumulo. So, Mama Pumulo, the caller's name is Mr. Chalweka Ume. Right now, Mr. Chalweka Ume is in cells. He's been locked up. And he was simply asking a question to the Central Province Permanent Secretary, Mr. Miuna Mwanakampwe. And you have all heard how Mr. Miuna answered that caller. Mwasha mwanya, tule pipa mafiayo mwanyele. Honestly, that is what I am saying. And in the end, that radio station he appeared on ended up playing some music because the degradatory language that this Central Province Permanent Secretary uttered were embarrassing, to say the least. Embarrassing. And then the caller ended up to be picked up. He was picked up and thrown into cells. That is the arrogance we are talking about in UPND government. Kwena ba UPND mwachiramo na arrogance yenu. Efo mwingala suka wena Zambia efyo. Ati mwashire na munya. Ena tule pipa mafienu ayo mwanyere. Kutila 3/4 of UPND mwe bantu bakwalesa. Mwakula fye nensele mukanwa. Neryo mwali abaiche mwale tukana fye all over. Pantu even kateka wenu na wala tukana. So you've become the same. There's no difference. You are too arrogant. You have no respect for the people that put you there. If they remind you about what you promised the Zambian people, mwambo kubatuka. Why can't you just answer those people with respect? No, it's not enough. How does a PS, a civil servant, wambo tukabena Zambia fya msango efyo? I pray that this video gets to the powers that be. Pakuti nayo wine Miuna uke shivo buchushi abena Zambia bade pitamo. Shame on you. Ule kwata kwensoni. You have just been appointed number one minane mingalato. Wambo kula tukaba abena Zambia. Vasha bove. Your subjects, they are not your subjects, Miuna. Have respect for the Zambians. Otherwise, don't go on public forums to answer questions. When you go into politics, you have to develop a thick skin and answer with respect and humility. Those people, you will need them again in 2026. I hope you need to go. Thank you, Mama Pumulo.
I'm speechless.
It's embarrassing.
That language, a minister on radio, he should be fired.
He needs to be fired.
That is misconduct.
Too arrogant.
That is misconduct. You cannot call, and then
the police should go and arrest the caller.
Imagine,
can you believe
the question?
The police went and arrested that caller.
And even the host of that radio station, he was telling the caller to say, "You'll ask the minister with respect." You know. Like munyu don't kulanda anything you say that presenter in the end, if you listened, he started rebuking the caller and started telling the caller that you should respond with respect.
Imagine. And with such big words. With such big words. This government, they think abane the biggest opposition. Instead of being polite to the Zambians, so the Zambians can give you another term, instead of working for the Zambians. Mambo kulabatuka. Kashi mwakula shani imwe, all of you civil servants. Is this the service delivery we want? This is the arrogance I talked about, Mama Pumulo. You remember when I went to Maina Soko Hospital? This is the very arrogance I was talking about. UPND, you've become too arrogant. Respect the Zambians. Otherwise, we are going to put you out.
Audio. Are you okay?
Yes, go ahead. Go ahead.
Good morning, Dr. Caesar.
Good morning, how are you?
I'm all right. Yes, I'm all right. I'm permanently blessed. Good morning, Anderson Banda.
Morning, sir. How are you?
No, we are suffering under your leadership, Anderson. We are prominent, from Marapodi Rusaka here.
All right, no.
Thank you. First of all, for you to start even talking about the devil and the God, we are also going to refer to that. Who is the devil between the one who was selling me what 150 kwacha or 115 kwacha and the one who is selling me what 324 kwacha today? Who is the devil between the one who was selling fuel at 17 kwacha and the one who is selling fuel at 30 kwacha today? Who is the devil between the one who was selling me fertilizer 600 kwacha and the one who is selling fertilizer 12,200 today? Who is the devil between who was giving fertilizer, say 5, 6 bags per farmer and the one who is giving medals today? So what we are saying is that you accuse the PF of being criminals, thieves, corrupt. Now, who is more corrupt between the PF and you today if the dollar is now trending at 23 kwacha? Anderson Banda, you need to be ashamed. You need to sit down and ask Mr. Kainde Shremati, say, sir, Ilia number 2.8, it has dwindled. Forever shere kono ku imbatro imbani kwevo, deronga tuayabu tuayai karakun mayafi vituranda vituralira. That is the reality which is on the ground. Yes, in conclusion, my brother says that it has been a while since I called this radio station. Your praise singers are wallowing and anguishing in abject poverty. Meanwhile, we're funding a mouse sampa using in Ingaratono Kata Pamkoshi. Don't destroy the democracy which we found in 1964 today because of your selfish desire. We want you to keep us of the people. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. Sis.
Right, the program.
Thank you. Good afternoon, Masawamba.
Good afternoon.
Yes, at the paper Abram Nasrafano Kurusa. Yeah. Greetings to you, Masawamba, and the listeners. Wamona, Yaturanda, Masawamba, Faturanda, Wamfabanes, when I celebrate, there's no way the UPND should start celebrating the presidency, the self-imposed president of Mao Sampa. So we wanted the law to do its job. Mao Sampa, what he wanted to do is a coup d'etat. This guy must go to book. Mary Muti knew what she was doing. She can't allow someone who is calling himself a president also to remain in parliamentary for putting the parliamentarian. That's why whether we like it or not, now to kind of what the evidence is there. nga twakonkana pokulera ndamukonfana ba witness n'abafuma nomba mapepa naratire mboko bati bale bwayibira abo asengera okutahaya abantu uyu mausampa balepo okumutwala koti mulando wakwata batereka rusangu wamula te so neso turende ko mwansaba mulera ndagala wesa
awo bati mukupirikisha akashitaka esikako
enditaye ekyo kino ekyo turera ngaokweba tubuteeko nangula ekipani kya PF it's a party of law. So we want to see if indeed Ububuteko is working, using the rule of law. We want Mount Sampa to be brought to book. Mount Sampa, let me conclude like this. Mount Sampa, the concept of what he did. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We are
Okay,
done.
Mama, the floor is yours. We can close. You know, Tulanda, we've been talking, we've been propounding on the ills of this government, but no, vale umfuako, because we are trying to help you govern properly. We are trying to help you even successfully get another mandate, but it looks like your arrogance will never come to an end. That's why ichwemba chatira uakalema taleka tutamuakaleke, despite us propounding every day about what the Zambians are going through. Things are not changing. We haven't seen you practice democracy. We haven't seen you allow even one opposition party go and talk about their manifesto to the Zambian population. We haven't seen that. We can't ukulalu afyena abanene ukulaba nyantirira balekeni baye nabona bayipima tumone nomba bena Zambia efyo balaya mukumfa message yabo muleba kani na pantuna muishi bati muchalo muri chipowe. That's why you are refusing. You don't want to be shamed. But that is what democracy demands of you. Provide freedom of assembly, freedom of association, freedom of speech, for as long as you are not being abused. UPND kwenda I feel sorry for you because I've said it. You know, when the Zambian people decide to put you out, you will regret you ever existed. Honestly, you will regret you ever existed. Having said that, Mama Pumulo, thank you very much. It's always a pleasure to address our Zambian listeners, our Zambians all over the world, and not only Zambians, even foreigners all over the world listen to our message. So to you, your listeners, our listeners, we do not take you for granted. We are here because we know that you give us that audience. We respect you, we value you. And please, if our message is a good message, kindly tag your friends, tag your relatives. We'll be here, we'll be talking, and we will speak for the voiceless in Zambia. Some of us have given our lives to the Zambian people. We've given our lives to the Zambian people. We do not come here to abuse the government. We come here to give them, just to advise them, on what is going on on the ground, to give them a message, to say if they are not careful, the same way Kaunda was booted out, may his soul rest in peace. Chiluba booted out, may his soul rest in peace. Mwanawasa, may his soul rest in peace. He died before his term could come to an end, and so on and so forth. So the same will happen to you. Heed to advice. Mweve na Zambia twatotera sana. In closing, I just want to say, for me, I've already given up on this new Dawn government. I think they are already on the other side. there is no coming back. You know, I don't think Zambians can vote back a government where they have even named to Salah to HH. How will a Zambian feel on that day in 2026 to go and vote back UPND after subjecting the people to so much poverty, turmoil, you know, even their friends, you know, HH when he was campaigning, oh, my friends will help me, we have a plan, I'm going to IMF. IMF have turned against HH because they see the country is not stable. We need stability. Politicians in this country, they hold the peace of our country. They need to be stable. For them to even attract those same investors by IMF, we need stability, and our kwacha is going to stabilize. You know, kwacha has reached a record high. In a history of Zambia as a country, kwacha has reached the record high. And for me, Mama Matipa, I want us to take the approach on Ubuntu to educate our followers or viewers or Zambians because they are being misled. A lot of false information. People with a big following are being paid to give fake statements. You know, I was watching some people who have a huge following, a lot of people watching them. They are giving fake statements and misleading the masses. Propaganda. And painting a picture that the government is doing well. No. Yeah. So invite people to this page. We offer checks and balances. We are going to tell you as it is. I know those pages are popular. Some of the pages now, do not go there. They are going to brainwash you and feed you with propaganda, the same propaganda which we were all brainwashed in 2021. We made a big mistake. But now the times have changed. Our eyes have opened. There is no need for us to follow propaganda pages where we will be misled and the force fed with lies. You know, like one lie which they are force feeding is like Nelly Muti did not know what she was doing. That is a lie. A lawyer is held accountable. You know, a lawyer is held accountable and they must research their work. And if they go against the Constitution, they are subject to losing their job. But you find pages promoting them and belittling Nelly's the abrogation of the law as the ignorance. No, there is no such thing as ignorance in some of these professions. It costs your job. You cannot plead ignorance because lawyers go to school for a long time to study the law and know what they're doing. Yeah. So that is that, guys. Otherwise, thank you so much. I don't know, probably we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, but just stand by on alert. Immediately, if something happens, hopefully 22 hours will be here tomorrow because it's a risk to be offline. I tell you. So everybody needs to be plugged in.
Both ways for some of us. It's a risk to be offline. It's a risk to be online. But yes, we have some of us here. We have given our lives to the Zambian people.
Exactly.
Here we are speaking in Lusaka. If a caller can be arrested, what more some of us? You know what I mean? Yeah.
But you know what? Let them come and arrest us and let them pick their battle because you must have a solid case. So if they want, they can come after me or you, but we're just saying that pick your battles. Because some of these battles, if they come to arrest you or me, they don't know what they will start. That would be the beginning of some of these people's downfall. In their political careers and also in their personal careers, personal lives. So we end here, guys. Thank you so much. God bless you. hopefully we'll be okay until tomorrow. Ears to the ground. Thanks, Anik.